Hello and welcome to Math Physics Engage. In this video, we will be looking into real-world application of rectangular coordinate systems and graphs. So let's get started. In this problem, here we are given the map coordinates for two cities, San Francisco and Sacramento, and we have to figure out the distance between these two cities. So in order to solve this thing, we will be utilizing graphs as well as seeing how we can plot them and calculate the distance. So let's get started. First of all, you have to draw your x and y coordinates. Since we are given two coordinates, so we want to plot them. X coordinate is on the horizontals and y coordinate is on the vertical. Now let's put the scale on it. So we are moving in the x direction. Let's say this is our 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, and 140. And same thing on the y. Let's say 20, 40, 60, 80, and 100. Okay, now first thing we have to do is identify where this point coordinate lies on the graph. So let's pick 53. So I am at 60. 50 will be in the middle of those, and then 53 will be roughly at this point here. Okay, the y coordinate is 17, so we are looking at 17. And now just approximating the point. This is our point 1 having the coordinates of 53 and 17. Okay, similarly we will do point 2. Let's see 128 on the x, so I am somewhere around this point, and on the y it is 78, so we are around 78 here, approximating the point, lies somewhere here. So that is our point 2 of 128 and 78. So now what we are looking for is the distance between these 2 points. So drawing a straight line, that will give us the shortest distance between that point, and that is represented by our variable d. So once we have this, let's try to figure out what will be the value of d here. Our distance formula is equals to d equals root x2 minus x1 square, that is the x coordinates of point 1 and point 2, plus y2 minus y1 square. These are the y coordinates of point 1 and point 2. So let's plug in the numbers. I have 128 minus 53 square plus I have 78 as y2 minus 17 square. And if we simplify, this thing will become 75 square plus 78 minus 15 will be equals to 61 square. Now simplifying further, this is 5625, and the square of 61 is 3721. Adding the 2, 9346 root. Okay, and if you simplify this thing, it is 96.767. Okay, since we are looking for the distance in the nearest mile, so I can say this is around 97 miles. Okay, Now, similarly, we can add multiple points to the graph. So let's do an additional one and add one more city of San Jose, given the point coordinates of 76 and -18. Now here you can see I have minus as well. So we can plot the minus on the graph as well. So let's say this is my x-axis again, and I have the y-axis. Now, this is the origin where the coordinates are 0 and 0. And if I go below this point, then I am in the negative y-axis. And if I go towards the left of this point, then I am in my negative x-axis here. Okay, so in order to plot, let's see, I have x is 76. So again, let's do this is our 20, 40, 60, 80, and 100. And on the y-axis, I can do this as -20, -40. Okay, so if that is the case, the point what we are looking for is around 76 and -12. So this is our point 3 having a coordinate of 76 and -12. Okay, now recall the two other points I have was for San Francisco, that was 53 and 17. So that was around roughly this point. So this is 20, 40, 60, 80. So that was our point 1 of 53 and 17, and our point 2 was lying somewhere around this point, 128 and 78. That was okay. Now they are looking for the distance between San Jose and San Francisco. So we are looking for the distance between point 1 and point 3. The process will still be the same. We are looking for a straight line between these 2 points. This distance is our variable d. So you can use the graphic methods as well, but you have to draw the graph to scale and measure the distance, or we can use our distance formula that d is equals to x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square, plugging in the numbers. Now x2, in this case, again the formula is there, but since we have 0.3 and 1 that we are dealing with, we can replace the variables here as x3 minus x1, x3 representing the x coordinate of 0.3 and x1 representing the x coordinate of 0.1 here. Similarly, y3 minus y1, since we are looking for the distance between point 1 and point 3, so I can modify my formula and change the variables accordingly. So this thing will become our 76 minus 53 square plus I have -12 minus 17 square. Okay, further simplifying this thing, it will become 23 square plus -20 9 square, and further expanding on that, 23 square is equals to 529, whereas negative 29 square is equals to 841. Adding the 2, I have 1370. That is equals to 37 miles. Okay, in this way we can figure out the distance between 2 points using our distance formula. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time.